Hi, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Maria. This is Conversations with Mother Earth. Today, we are feeling Mother Earth energy. This morning, as I was waking up, I've been trying to focus on getting outside or sitting on the back porch almost as soon as I can in the morning and just breathing in those beautiful sounds and smells and the light, everything that comes with a new morning. Things that we've been guided to actually in some of our meditations here and some of our guided messages about being outside and immersing yourself in that as soon as you can in the morning. So I've really been trying to do that. And this morning I had this just overwhelming thought, or yeah, it was more of a thought. I feel very connected to Earth today. The Earth knows me. That's what I thought. The Earth knows me. It recognizes me. And I thought, well, that was an interesting thing to say. So I figured let's focus on that today for our session and see what is there for us to explore in that realm, being connected to the earth and what the earth has for us at this moment, what the earth and the divine feminine, our mother creator energy that's been coming in and joining us for these, what she has to say and where she has to guide us in that regard. Unfortunately, I missed my Sophia Sunday this week. My life, you know how it is with kids. We are getting over sickness and Mother's Day. It would have been such a wonderful thing to get a Mother's Day episode in, just because honoring of the mother, right? That's what we're doing here. We're honoring creation and creator and the male and the female, the divine as one. So it would have been wonderful to have, and of course, Mother Earth, right? It would have been wonderful to honor all of those things and been present for that. And unfortunately, I missed it. So I'm just going to focus on getting here next Sunday and showing love to all of those special, precious things to me at that time. So I'm sorry if you missed our Sophia Sunday this past week, but that's okay. We're on the up and up and we're moving along, right? We're continuing on. So I want to go ahead and close my eyes because it feels like we are jumping into something really beautiful today. And I've already done my grounding meditation. I invite you to go ahead and do yours if you'd like to join in this visualization and this guided meditation as well before we get started. And I'm so happy you're here to do this with me today, just in case you needed to know. So go ahead and close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Just allow your body to ground and relax and settle. To be present in this space and in this moment. Opening our heart to the message that's available for us. Taking a few more deep breaths here. Allowing the light to fill your body from the top of your head all the way down through your feet. Becoming a column of light, of love. Take another deep breath or so as you ground into Mother Earth. It feels very earthy today, very like tropical tree, branchy leaves. That's what I'm picking up. Breathe that back in through your feet, up your legs, up through the top of your head. Carrying that all the way back up to source, as high as you can possibly take that energy. And then just settle in and take a few more deep breaths through your nose. Drawing the light back in through your heart space and allowing it to expand and open more. masters, teachers, loved ones, Mother Earth, representatives of the Divine Feminine herself, the Mother of all creation, Earth's messengers, to come and support this guided meditation, this recording. My intention is to bring light and wisdom and ancient knowledge to get people thinking and moving differently. My intention is to change the world that I live in, to provide as much loving light as I possibly can in order to change the way that we do things here, the way that we interact with one another and with ourselves, with nature. Those are my goals. Those are my intentions. And in the process, experience my own human life, my own dream life, my own soul growth, collecting as many people I can along the way to lift them up. These are my intentions. To be a representative of the Divine Feminine, representative of Earth. And I thank you for this universal wisdom with love and gratitude in my heart, truly. Mother, creator of all. Is there something that you'd specifically like to talk about today? You want me to start with today? I have a message for you, people of Earth. A message that has been missed time and time again. A message that lives in the water, in the air, in the trees, and in the earth. A message that speaks to your soul, that moves in vibration, that whispers to you, but is forever around you. This message comes with resounding effect and asks to be regarded, asks to be witnessed. It is saying, here I am. In the wind, here I am. In the air, here I am. In the light, in the sky and in the clouds. It is an awakening of the earth. Not just beneath your feet, but all around your existence, all around your body. Up, around, down. I cradle you here in this space, on this earth plane. The moments of doubt and confusion are almost through. The moments when you dismiss our connection, your connection to me and my connection to you. That time is near over. The time of forgetting is coming to an end. You will not be able to help remembering that I am just an extension of you, or you are just an extension of me. When you place your hand out and touch ether, touch air, you are touching me. The air around you moves and breathes. It exists. It lives. It is substance. It is not nothingness. It is alive and has been placed here for you to use. So speak. Speak to me. Cry out. Laugh. Sing. Interject your vocal vibration into me, into the air around you, This is how life takes form. This vibration. Speak it into being. Speak what you want to see into being. Allow the energy from inside you, from your voice, to change the ripples of fate around you. When you gather and make ripples together through your voice, it sends this undulating wave of intention out from you and around you. Changes and manifests everything, changes the experience. The more that speak into existence, the change and the beauty and what they want to see, the quicker, the faster it comes, the more it comes. So the people are gathering, they are holding hands, and they are using their tools, their voice, to sing a new song, to change the way we exist here, to change existence, to change the planet and the planetary shifts. Hold hands with those next to you and sing the same song and watch reality react. Watch reality mold and shift. Watch a change around you. Mother, creator of all, what song would you like us to sing now? What would you like to hear? And at this point, it almost seems like she's taking me to different landscapes where we're setting intention for the land, for the space. The mountains and the lake underneath. Asking for them all to wake up. Come alive, be alive, live in your purpose, live in your place, live where you belong. Let the denseness and the fog and the heaviness of the past be removed. It's almost like the pollution, the dark, like heavy air around them, may it be lifted. May the water breathe and the mountains speak. May they become alive again. And the same with the ocean. May it awaken. May the, almost like the toxins, the toxic debris be removed. Almost like we're like pulling things out and saying, it is time for you to breathe, to expand, to exist as you were meant to. And not like there's this waving of the hands or this like kind of movement that I'm seeing happening with with my body. Almost like this prayer dance where your hands are going over the water. And you're asking it to lift, to awaken, to enliven itself again, to come forth, spring into new life, be cleansed, be the miracle that you are. And it's like, again, this almost like these Reiki movements where you're kind of cleansing and clearing the water of anything that doesn't need to be there anymore. Scooping it up and lifting it out. And then feeling it almost as it expands, and it's like it breathes a sigh of relief, like being released almost. Water, we ask that you awaken and shed those things that do not belong. Release the heaviness, the murkiness, the pollutions that have settled inside of you. Lift. As we lift them out, and with our hearts almost send this intention of love and new life for the earth, for her places. And then almost like you can feel the heaviness lifting. Return back up to source where it belongs. And the ocean feels blue again and bright and vibrant and alive. And you can see it spreading, the light, the changes spreading from shore as we've worked through this shore all the way out into the ocean, as it spreads and just becomes lighter. And if you're here with me doing this, I ask that you close your eyes and take some deep breaths and envision this yourself. And no matter how silly it may feel or seem to you, remember, we create the new earth. We create the reality around us. We have that power. And if we can envision it together, this change that's happening, this lifting and cleansing and clearing, think of how wonderful that is if multiple people can band together to do this. I know I am not the only one that's asked to help the earth in this way. I know that there are so many out there who are also tasked or asked to envision something new for the earth. So do it with me while we're here. Envision it going from kind of murky and dark, the ocean, to light and vibrant and alive and blue, green. Just watch the darkness, the heaviness recede as almost the light supersedes it. The light takes up more and more space. And as we watch this happen, we breathe into it our intention and our love and our gratitude. And now I'm being taken to almost a field, like the land, standing in a grassy field in a meadow, and it feels like Middle America somewhere, right? Some of the grasslands, the native places that still exist. And again, we're being asked to do this kind of like energetic, these motions with our hands, just placing them over the land. Being connected with their energy, with their vibration, with their spirit, and asking them to awaken. Asking the space, awaken and breathe fresh. And as the grasses swing and swim in the wind, as they sway, you hear the song, the rustle, the response. And in your heart, if you feel like you want to say something or sing something or do something, if your body, your soul is calling you to do that, then do it. If you feel the need to move your arms, to cleanse, to clear, to move energy, if inside you want to let out a noise, a song, then don't deny your body and the energy. Don't deny the movement. And at this point, it feels like we're lifting up the land with our heart. This feeling of intentional like love and devotion and gratitude, this strong emotion that I feel in my chest towards the land. It almost feels like it's projecting out and lifting the earth, elevating the earth around me. And we ask the earth, the land, to come alive, to restore, to balance. To reawaken the energy and the magic within itself. To understand that this is a safe space to do this now. We are here to remember that we breathe with the earth. Forever alive with it and within it. It is not something we are separate from, but something we are a part of. And when we reach out and touch the earth, the grass, when we touch the things around us, we remember. We remember the magic that moves through our arms, through our hands, through the grasses, and connects us to all things. We are in the process of remembering and awakening to these truths. And almost as we sit in the grass, it's this breathing, this undulation that happens with the earth as she breathes with us. We can feel the pulse, the ebb and the flow of the breath with the earth, almost to a steady drum. But we know we are moving in flow, in balance and in harmony when we can do this, when we can connect this way. And as I'm envisioning myself sitting in this grass, this meadow, I'm breathing the earth, the land up through my legs, up through my body, connecting myself to it and becoming an extension of it, so that I too may sway like the grasses. It is such a great feeling to share energy with the space like this, to share movement, to share breath, to share connection this way. And now we are going back to the mountain and feeling where its existence resides at the base, inside of the stone. Well, it's saying, no, I exist within all of it, even from the peak to the base. But it's almost like there's a concentration of energy, or there's a concentration of consciousness or existence towards the base and the largest portion at the bottom. And it says, expand and feel me. Expand yourself to be this big. Expand yourself to take up this space. And allow your heart to expand too. It's like opening and allowing this whole portion of you here to go from here to here, to here, to here, to here. Yeah, allow your heart to be huge. And I'm seeing this, it's almost like a ceremony at the base of the mountain with what is this? It's not a tambourine, but it's like a rattle. As people are singing and stomping and rattling their instrument. But it's a lot of this like stomping and rattling. Speaking to the mountain. It's an act of love and reverence for the mountain when we show up this way. And it's nice not to be forgotten, says the mountain. To have people here in celebration of it, of life, of me. To let them know that we are not alone in this human life. Very like Native American vibe here. The celebration at the base of the mountain. But the mountain feels loved. It feels treasured, acknowledged. Yeah, still the stomping and like dancing at the base of the mountain. I'm still seeing it. It's still going on. What is the mother asking for me to do with the mountain? What should I do here with the mountain? Yeah, you too can give it a hug. Send it love for its existence, for its majesty and its beauty, for its solidarity, for its wisdom, just for its existence, its being here, its beauty and its life. Love the mountain like you love the hill, like you love the tree, like you love the meadow, like you love the water, like you love the ocean. Love the mountain like you love the sky and the birds and the clouds. It's like love the mountain and watch yourself transcend above it or become as big as it. And you can envision yourself, which is happening right now, envision yourself almost at the top of that mountain and breathing what it feels like to exist so up high. The picture, the landscape is so different. The air is so different. But as you're here, you can push yourself out, put your arms out, however you want to envision yourself, and say a prayer or an intention for the air around you, for everything that you can see from this high perspective, this point. What is your intention for this space? Clarity, clearing and cleansing. It's like being enraptured, mesmerized by the view, the abundance of beauty around you from this perspective. Everything that my soul can touch and my eyes can see, everything I can feel from up here. I say a prayer of protection, an intention of protection and peace, a rebalancing, a stabilizing to the natural order, to Earth's rhythms, but a sense of calm and peace over the whole land. Again, the remembering and the awakening as it trickles down through the air and touches every single one of us, every human being that walks this planet. From up here, we can set those intentions as well, for that spark in your chest to awaken and change your whole being. Change the way you think, the way you live, the way you view life, the way you interact. It's almost like from up here we can make those changes from the top of the mountain, preserving the beauty of nature. With that intention, send that through your heart to the space all around you that you can see, honoring and preserving what is and what was and what will be. May the earth clear and may the earth cleanse. May the wind clear and cleanse. May the air clear and cleanse. May the soot and the dirt and the heaviness lift and never touch this space again, because it is protected. It is protected with this intention of love, so that this heaviness and darkness may never fall in this place again, may never come to touch another person, touch the grass, take over the vegetation or the animals, for this land is protected. And I'm trying to envision the whole earth now, setting that intention to the whole earth, not just the land around the mountain that I'm on, but the whole place, the whole planet. Pushing that intention out so it covers the whole earth, the whole sphere. When we do this, the earth lights up in a different way and it becomes more vibrant, it's already beautiful, but the colors are unbelievable in their vibrancy. It's light and golden, From the top of the mountain, we can work magic, we can work change into being. And as we have sent this intention around the earth, I see the trees light up. Almost like they ping back online, I think of Lord of the Rings, like the Ent. I think it's the Ent, the trees, the tree people. There are guardian trees that are positioned all over the earth that I feel like those ones, they're waking up. They wake up. They ping back to life, this vibrancy, creating the network that covers the whole earth then. Mother of all, what would you have us do with the trees today? Now it's just like an explosion of light and love from my chest, almost becoming light. Losing my body form and just becoming light. And as you become just light, formless, the way that you interact with the trees, what I'm envisioning is almost flying through them, through this network of, this energetic network. I'm just seeing light webs, like spider webs, but of light almost, connections that connect all of the trees. Traveling through them, but feeling them now more than just seeing them. And it's almost as we travel this highway of light between the trees, kind of like you're pinging back and forth between the trees. There's a sense of them lighting up as we ping them, as we bounce from one to the other, as our light, as us as light come into contact with one and then the other. It's the network that is waking up and bringing a breath of fresh air and this new layer of energy of light to the earth plane. This new web of connection between the trees. And if you could picture it in your mind, it would be like all these zigzaggy lines between the trees that cover the whole planet, really. Asking and allowing the light, asking and allowing the trees to wake up, to awaken inside of themselves, awaken the being that has been dormant or clouded. And I have asked, how do we prevent this from happening? How do we prevent the cloudiness from even settling in? Is there a way we can do this? And it's what the picture that I'm getting in my mind is maintaining the network of light between, like the highway networks of light between the trees. And almost like maintaining that vision while you are spiraling. You're spiraling back or spiraling downward, it almost feels like. But I'm dragging the web and the connection with me. Through these layers almost. To try to maintain this light network in the trees. Through the past. It's like a resetting. As I'm drawing it down, I'm drawing it down, I'm drawing it down. And allowing it almost to settle in to like the earth, where the land starts. And then as I'm winding my way back up the path, back up the spiral, watching all of the levels that we just descended into, watching the whole thing, watching the trees light up. Or not light up because they were as we were going down, but almost like witnessing the light even as I'm coming back up. Back to the now point. And I almost have to like push the light out. I had to bring it down, and you almost have to push it out so that it encompasses all. So it spreads across the earth in this way. And now I think all of the trees have been lit up. And envision this. Envision like this golden light emanating from all of the trees across the planet. All of them lit up. When you breathe into this vision, you almost feel like the earth becomes a different place in a way. There's a whole nother level. I don't know what the right word is. It's not dimension of reality. There's something that this brings to the earth when it comes to its form, I guess. I don't know. I struggle with these concepts sometimes. But I guess we could say it just becomes more alive. The earth becomes more alive. There are these structures here that add something, that provide a presence. And again, with the framework, the network of light between them. It adds something that changes the feel of the earth. I almost think of like Avatar. I don't know why I keep thinking of Fern Gully. Fern Gully, where you can feel the magic in the forests. The magic of it all being alive. There's an extra special sense to the way that the trees and nature interact in those films. It feels reminiscent of what I'm feeling right now. And then it's kind of like, and so it is alive. I anchor this into being. I anchor this into existence. All right, Mother of All, before we leave today, we've spoken to the ocean and the land, the meadow, the mountain, the trees, and the forest. Is there anything else that you have for us before we leave today? Before we finish this guided meditation or visualization. All right, so she's showing us this like visualization funnel again that we've talked about a few times now. So again, we're going to take everything that we've just done, every visualization we've just created of the clearing and the cleansing and the new protection and the love and the light. Everything we've added and awakened in our mind, we are then going to place inside of our funnel. Let me draw it for you so you know what I mean. All right, so this is what I picture in my mind. So say this is me as a person here. This is kind of my heart space, right? And the vision of what I want to create starts here in this heart-centered space, right? And like a funnel, it starts small and then it goes out right here, right? So from here, after we visualize and fill in this funnel, we are going to have our vision coat the whole inside of this funnel, okay? Almost like it is like an IMAX screen. And we're going to picture it on all sides of us, almost as we like begin to walk inside of the funnel. And all around us and in front of us and behind us, all sides of us. Everything that we have envisioned and visualized today is going to fit in this space. We're going to place it there. The emotion in our chest that we feel, or the emotion in our body, the interactions that we've had in the space with the natural elements. We're going to place it all in this funnel, okay? It is our projection. It is our our reality that we are creating. And I'm trying to envision the network of light between the trees and the ocean cleansing and clearing, and the protection from the top of the mountain, and the dancing and acknowledging the mountain, and almost like the clearing and awakening of the land, everything that we've walked through. I'm visualizing and feeling it in this funnel, this new earth that we want to create. Include the vibrant colors and the way the air smells, the feeling of lightness that you have around you. The air being cooler and cleaner, clearer, brighter. Picture that as you begin walking inside of the vision for yourself, okay? All right, Mother, now show us what to do next. And then we are going to, almost on top of those visions in our funnel, picture this line of golden light that surrounds your vision, like how I drew here. Okay, so you're seeing almost like a golden cord stream of light or energy that's going around this visualization. It's almost like it's holding it all in place. And as it's holding it all into place, then begin to let it expand and get bigger. Let it expand on your next breath. Let it expand and get bigger. Let it get bigger and bigger and bigger until you can't see the boundary. You don't see the ends. You just begin walking into the reality that you've created. And remember, if there are things that you want to include here, include them. If there are visions that you have for this earth that are different from what we've talked about today, include it. In this space, you get to become a creator. You are birthing something new, a new reality this way. There's limitless potential in this visualization for you and I. And I asked, is there anything that I'm missing? And I've been shown all the animals. The animals walk behind us and beside us, in unity with us, ready to experience this new creation that we're calling into being. We cannot forget them. We are all from this place together. So we walk into this bright new beginning, this bright new place, this new earth. And on one of my last final breaths here, I'm just going to then let everything turn to golden light and just become a part of the golden light. Kind of just let your form, your body dissipate, go away, and just become one with the light. And it should feel radiant and blinding at the same time, right? But it should feel good. It should feel peaceful and serene. There should be joy here. And if you're not to that place yet, allow your heart to lift. Allow yourself to sink into the light more. Allow yourself to become a part of it. Let everything else go. All right, Mother Creator, what can we do from here? And as you come back into your human form, your human being, you can feel the place where this intention or this visualization in your chest lives. It's almost like here it lives now. This is where you're creating from. You can feel it. There's almost a stamp there, something alive. That as you walk your day to day, even now, I can feel it around me. This thing I've created or visualized for myself and for others, for the earth. I feel that I'm living in it. But there's the imprint of it almost in my heart space. It's a really beautiful feeling. And around us, I'm seeing a whole bunch of people who are standing with us and helping us create something like this, who are here to support us in this. Who are almost like shaking the rattle, shaking the gourd with us. Guiding the vision. I want to say thank you to the Mother Creator, to those supporting energies, to Mother Earth, for this beautiful exercise of healing and love and light to the planet. Thank you for guiding us through this visualization, showing us how to create the reality around us, how to change it for the better. The majority of mine felt today like it was a clearing and a cleansing and a reawakening for a lot of the land and the spaces. But I truly do not want to forget about the beauty of the land too, about enriching that, about the flowers, about the colors. Why didn't focus so much on that today? I want to know. I want to include those in what I want the future Earth to look like. Yeah, the clear water, the bubbling brooks, the just beauty. The richness and aliveness of all of the things around me. I want to see that here. So thank you for this exercise. Thank you for this time together. And thank you for joining me through it all. It was a pretty powerful experience. Especially in the beginning, as I was just beginning, it was a lot of emotion, a lot of emotion coming up for me, and almost a remembering of a time perhaps that I had done this in a different time, if that makes sense. Or even just a different version of me, a different life. Yeah, I know I will be coming back to this exercise over and over again, and I hope that you will too. When it comes to envisioning what you want your future life to look like, I know we've done that before, picturing your future life, That might have been an episode or two ago. This felt like picturing the future Earth. This was an Earth building visualization, more so. And I think that that's important, that we've done both. And I wonder if there's something that will come up again that will be asked to be birthed through us. We will see as we continue to show up and do the work and be led by Spirit and the divine energies around us. I want to thank you for being here. I would love to get feedback if you have gone through this exercise yourself, and hear what you envisioned for the Earth, for the planet, and for your life. I think it's an incredible thing. And I've had fun doing it. So thanks for being here. For now, I will talk to you guys later. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.